Well, here we are, Hush River Valley. Who do I got? I have my stalker. He is 47 days in, 45 days survived. It says hours indoors, 536. Those, I've never set foot in any structure except for a quick walk through the dam, and I took no loot from the dam. And a quick tour of a bunker I found, which I also took no items, and both times gained no warmth because my gear is pretty darn good. I've been getting attacked a lot by wolves, but I can get it up to 29 and 13, I think, if I have. And if I have another one of another ear wrap, I could get up to probably 30 degrees warmth. And because it is stalker, here, we'll look over here, you can see he's not losing any warmth. So he's my interloper character is basically trapped in a cave. I'm experiencing way too much fear of this intense region to venture him out at the moment without further map knowledge. I've been watching people, and I kind of know my way around a little bit better. I've got more of an understanding of how areas connect to one another. This guy's got a rifle, and when a wolf attacks him, it's usually not a game ender. So, I've sent him in for a quick look around this place. And by a quick look, it's my all-outdoor stalker run. So he's not going inside anywhere. So I know with this area you come up to, if I look across the way there, oh good, there's the signal fire. Signal fire is where I want it to be because there's a chance this guy's going to get a free moose hide satchel because he's on stalker, right? Now, where is it? I'm looking. Exactly. I believe that area. If I keep going this way, I can connect to that area, which is where I'm actually camped out on the interloper run. Hey, look, it's a bear. I mean, I'd never hit him at this range. Unless I somehow got the dot to show up and then did the old quick draw. But he's down there bumbling around, being a threat to my livelihood. Okay. Need to hold her a little bit more steady than that, my friend. Ah! Well, that's quite the commanding sound. He didn't even flinch. But he did turn around, so he might get closer to me, and I might have a bear fight on my hands, which would be Pretty suiting. You know, I just get to a new area, aggravate a bear. These trees popping up really freaks me out every once in a while too. They move. You can see that. Like a lot.
Died from starvation.
Well, that did turn him around. Huh. Nope. Nah, at this range, I'm just taking loud, obnoxious shots at a bear. Oh, I think that's had a bit of a texture change. But I think that was difficult to get onto. So I'm just about as good with the rifle as I am with the bow, which is not all that awesome. That poor bear, I just want to shoot it. It doesn't even know. Or if it does, it doesn't seem to care. Now, what I don't have is a cooking pot. I have 2 cans, which is, you know, not a toucan, but 2 cans. I'm sure if this guy had... And there's something over there. Okay, I've seen the startup where... It's Interloper. Yeah, Pest did a startup on an Interloper I saw here. And he managed to come back across. So, let's see what's over here on Stalker. Then I'm going to go up the rope there to my right. First, I got to concentrate on making it across this without killing myself. Because I can't imagine a fall from this particular log would be awesome. I mean, normally you just do a straight shot across, right? But I don't know. I've never walked on this kind of... never done it before. Never done this whole expanse. And so I find that some places the snow will kind of like just kind of push you off the edge, and you'll end up sliding off. And depending on how high up you are and what you land on, because this is exactly what I want down here. Not necessarily a campfire in the open wind, but this thing here, cooking pot. I had to walk past one while I was in the dam. I walked past bullets and a lantern.
I think I can use this.
I don't know about that. Sure.
Just out of this stuff.
Okay, just... Okay.
Thank goodness.
Alright. Let's see if we can clean up this a little bit here. Okay, we're going to eat that right off the bat. Don't want to get caught with that. I've got 31 kilograms. I got to ditch a little bit of weight to get up that rope. Okay, so don't need that. So that's not going to help much. I had to make line because I don't have anything to I have a lantern. It doesn't have a lot of fuel, but... And we had our drink. Let's leave the poisonous sardines behind. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, it looks like the weather's worsening. Is there a broken arrow by this deer or anything like that? No. Okay, so on Stalker you don't necessarily get matches. Did I check that backpack? Because I go into autopilot when I start looting. I just have a system I just mindlessly do. Usually it works. Sometimes I miss major items. Like checking to see if there's anything in the backpack. Ugh. I don't like this log. So why don't I just pause and mess with the direction while I'm... How about I just do this? Jeez. But yeah, I've been whisked off the side by those things before, and I was pretty high up. Sometimes there's a wolf down here. Coffee time. Gotta get up this rope. He spent a lot of time sleeping. Oh boy, he's already getting tired. He spent a lot of time sleeping outside, of course. But yeah, the 2-stage caves, they just give you, it's just counted as indoor hours, and I'm not sure why. It's not really, because it's not indoor hours. Okay, come on, you can make it. Ledge. Whew. Alright. Good. A little firewood here for him. Doesn't really need it, but might as well make up a coffee. Let's see, what do I have for burning? Cedar and a piece of coal. Not really set up for a bonfire.
Well, thank goodness for that.
Indeed. Go into here, grab my shiny new pot. Drop that down. I'm gonna put some water in that. Oh, again, I have to go back to my can here. Use that. And do up a tin of coffee. 23, 30 minutes. Okay. We're going to take that. I'll throw my piece of coal on here. Going to make another bit of coffee. Take that liter of water. Grab my coffee. Grab the can. What do we have here? 1 hour. Hopefully that'll work. Sleep for an hour up here. How's my water doing? 5 minutes till boiled, 18 minutes till done. Take that, pick up the old cooking pot. Sleep for 2 hours, hope we don't get killed by a blizzard. Because that's basically what this guy does. He just lays down in a snowbank. Really shouldn't in this game. Even on Stalker. Even with the gear I've got. So, I mean, okay, no fire. Still feels like 10 degrees out. So why not sleep for another hour? It's gonna wake up, drink a coffee, climb a rope. In horribly dark conditions? Oh, good. Good stuff. So he's overweight.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, I know. You're burning stuff, yet it's picking up too much water, I guess. Well, let's drink that. Top off with some more water. what is it I truly don't need? That's weighing 0.56 kilograms. It's water, isn't it? Yeah, he's got too much water. That'll do it. Okay, let's see if I can find this rope in the dark and get up. There, he's climbing it with a fair bit of confidence. I don't think it matters what setting you're on. This place has brutally high winds all the time. This is the cave? Good. Alright. Okay, so, Ice Cave. New location. Nice. This place is a gigantic network of caves. The old Ice Cave system is. Let's see here. Now, sometimes there's a wolf in here on Interloper. And because this is Stalker, there will definitely be a wolf in here with me. I'm sure of it. Heck, if they can jam 2 wolves into here, they will. Another flare. Neighbors. I've been dropping those. I have a flare gun. Sort of an upgrade. I've never killed a bear with just a regular old flare. Yeah, there's somebody down there. So I know I can climb down and end up basically exactly where I want to go through 2 different exits. One going through a waterfall, one not going through a waterfall. Like, just... the place is something else. But this is where you get a lot of loot. However, I am not doing this part of the cave right now. I'm not going to do the ice cave. Well, that's where the flare was. I'm just gonna stay in here long enough to wait for those high winds to die down.
Never been so hungry in my life.
So I'm gonna do some sewing. Well, what now? I am in the dark. Well then. So I stopped on my way up here. I stopped at the farm. Should have made myself a bow. Stopped at the farm, made myself an arrow and some fishing line, which then now I'm using to repair my clothes. So, anyhow, I'll see you after the weather is kind of let up here a little bit. Lots of food laying around and such. Is he even hungry? Like, am I just stuffing food into this guy? I don't know. He's on Stalker. So I've sent him in to rescue my interloper guy. By just giving me some map knowledge. Reaffirming what I know. Helping me maybe a little bit in this cave. So this is what he's up to. So let's go see. Actually, you know what? We'll, oh. I do have the fusion and efficient machine and the, less calories when walking around. I felt if I wasn't allowed to sleep in places like this, I at least should, you know, feel pretty warm and comfy. But I've found that even with all the synthetic gear, you kind of the hide, the stuff made of hides, it gives it a good run for its money for warmth value. Not for weight, but definitely for warmth value. So I'm kind of needing, I am needing that moose hide satchel because carrying around this bloody rifle thing weighs a ton. But I chopped down a whole bunch of birch saplings. Wouldn't you know it? I can't find any of them. I have no idea where I've stashed them. So I might have to go back and look and see, you know, well, what did you do? I think in the ravine, I think I dropped a whole bunch of stuff in the ravine at that first cave by the dam. Which, yeah, I admit, I went through the dam because I was in Pleasant Valley when I started this guy. And his buddy needs help, so he's gone. So he went, got over his phobia of the indoors for just long enough to run through the dam. Didn't touch anything. Pretty hard to actually eat the walking past the cooking pot and the whetstone though. Jeez. But no indoor loot, right? So just from caves like such as this and what I find out in the outside world, right? So I will explore this area. And yeah, that's what he's doing. So we'll see in a minute when. Oh, yeah, we'll do it in the morning. Cause I'll go out. There's a cave there and stuff. I'm gonna head over to the snow shelter and the signal fire here. So we'll see you in the morning. All right. So you kind of end up, I don't know, kind of sleeping like a cat does. You know, you get an hour of sleep here, an hour of sleep there, wander around a bit. You don't really, looks like there's something over there I gotta investigate, so I go up and over. But I don't want to use all this guy's energy climbing a hill to go see. Okay. I should do that. But that's the thing. Here it is. The sun's just coming up over the horizon. It's not necessarily nice out. But, how do I get up here again? But, it's not necessarily nice out, but all the crows have taken off. That means the weather's about to get horrible. I picked the wrong way. I shouldn't be up here climbing around. I should be making it right towards that cave and snow shelter signal fire thing there. That's what I should be doing. Well, I guess I could make a little home up in that little hole there and sleep. But I find is usually as soon as I start a fire, the wind comes in and it's like, no, you stop that, and wipes it out. So you end up burning through a lot of fuel, and with my carrying capacity being so low, because that rifle's heavy. Carrying capacity being low kind of messes with what kind of fuel you can carry, right? Because here especially I want to be able to do the rope climbing. So, kind of always trying to do that balance. Oh, he's up over there. Okay, I was going to say, well, where is he then? See, there were saplings. What the? Okay, so somebody was working on that. There's a project going on over here.
I made it through another night.
Yeah, you sure did. is it in good shape? It's in great shape.
Too heavy.
I know. It's because you keep finding cool stuff. That's Stalker for you, though. Really. There's a lot of cool stuff on Stalker. A lot of wolf attacks. A lot of wolf attacks, too. It happens a lot. Okay. So. Oh. Not a lot of pep in the step when he's running. You come up here and have a kind of a quick look around, see if there's anything
right now.
Ooh, look at this. Like, don't run it exactly the way I'm doing it, but you can kind of get down this snow slope here. Which, hey, snow slopes, they're your friend. Right up until they break your ankle. Hey! No ankle breaking. See, the cool thing about this being on Stalker is in the wind, he's a little cold. Out of the wind, he starts to warm up. I love the weather. You get the good gear, the weather doesn't... I mean, it matters. You don't want to be out here in a blizzard. Which it looks... This place constantly wants to blizzard on you. Alright. He's in a nice area with some rabbits, some food, some shelter. Yep, there's a signal fire. So I guess it does move around, I guess. I haven't seen another map with the signal fire on the other side yet, I don't think. But yeah, this guy, he'll run around for an episode or two. Just wanted to show you what he was up to, what my all-outdoor Stalker player was doing. So yeah, I don't sleep inside indoor caves, but I'll sleep into in a two-stage cave like this. But this is the thing, is it counts hours standing here as outside, and hours standing here as inside. But you're not inside. The game won't give you cabin fever, so it's cool. But at the same time, it's kind of irritating because this guy's never seriously, except for indoor caves, been indoors. And it says that I've spent like 500 hours indoors. It's because I spent 500 hours at the back of those caves trying to survive. So there's one thing I guess I could say that would be a complaint, you know? It's like, hey man, I sure wasn't. How am I supposed to show off to my wife how many hours I've spent outdoors in a cave? She's not impressed. Mysterious signal fire.
I'll be hungry later.
Hey, you're hungry now. See, in order to get that sweet recycled can out of this thing, wow. Yes. What? Okay. Obviously somebody packed that bag really well. Now, is there anything inside the moose head satchel?
This gear's starting to slow me down.
I know. Here, let's get some frozen moosehide satchel. Oh, it's frozen. Does it matter? Now what's my inventory? Oh, it wouldn't matter if I had two satchels. I'd still be overweight. I have picked up a lot of stuff.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
And he's incredibly tired. Yeah, so I like the new region. I like it a lot. It's just really dangerous and scary. What are you at? 81%. Wow. I get another hardware store going up here.
Handy.
Sewing kit, flare shell. What is going on? I've won some sort of lottery. That's awesome. Oh yeah, you could just live up here. This is great. Hunt rabbits. What I need to find are some birch saplings. Get those cured up. Because actually it's not too far to the farm there where I can craft arrows and such outside. So if I set it up right, I can go back there and pick up things. I had to take, I did find a cured gut in one of the caves that I'd been to. Wait a second, where am I going? Oh yeah, okay. I did find a cured gut, and that's how I was able to make my fishing line, my fishing tackle. So that was good. It was a nice find. But I've managed to really hide, like really well, hide all those birch saplings on myself. So I'm gonna have to get more, and then one day I will be pleasantly surprised. So this is Stalker, all outdoor Stalker. Here it doesn't matter. So where else would he go? Other than the fact that he was sleeping out front of an indoor cave, like a lunatic. But yeah, he's the guy that'll hang out on a porch and shiver in a fire. Shiver in a fire. Shiver with a fire. Let's see here. Look at this. We picked up some stuff. Bunch of wood. Magnifying glass we're not going to use. And just like that, he's still overweight. But we've got a lot of hatchets and stuff. Wait a second. He doesn't have cooking skill 5. Why can't I just dump it on the ground? That's what I want to know. I'm gonna get food poisoning. I have to get food poisoning off this. Okay, I'm speechless. So on to other things. Clothing. Let's have a look. It's thawing. That's nice. It still works frozen and doesn't do anything to your temperature. So this... it's slightly lighter. Offers... I think the Mackinac goes up to 2 and 2.5, so I get a ½ degree more warmth for a ½ kilogram in weight. And while that's great on Interloper, with this thing on the outside, it's kind of silly. This thing's just outclassed. It's too heavy. Oh, basically an entire pound for a ½ degree of warmth. It's not that interesting to me. But the cloth, on the other hand... Wait a second. The cloth... I want to keep that up because it's going to be a while before I can make any clothing. So, perfect. Keep fixing stuff. Because you know how wolves like to attack your...
Right here if I thought I'd ever wake up again.
Well, actually, you are going to lay down right there, and you will wake up again. You can... You can live to starve another day. What do I have for food? No raw meat or anything goofy like that to poison myself with. So, ruined peaches, 0%. You can still just pick them up and eat them. Nothing happens. I think you should just get food poisoning. Like if you don't stop eating wolf meat, you get parasites. There's no... Goes up to 100%. I think you eat ruined peaches. This guy should be rolling around on the ground in pain right now. Well, in about 20 minutes of his time from now. Regretting the bloated peach can, I guess. Anyhow, I'm rambling. But yeah, we've got it down to 32 kilograms. So, with the moose satchel, now we can move around a fair bit more. And continue to explore. So I will do that. So we'll see you next time, hopefully. I'll do some more recording with this guy later. He's going to go rescue his buddy. That's his plan. So in the next episode, he goes across, finds out where his friend is, stops in at the cave that he's living in. And with that map knowledge, you know, kind of tells him, hey, why don't you take some charcoal with you? Hey, why don't I take some charcoal with me? Anyway, I'm gonna get some charcoal and I'm gonna do what John says. This guy's gonna make a map because he's a stalker. So you'll see one more episode of my all outdoor stalker run here, and we'll be done with him. Not done with him. I'll use him to map out the entire area, but I'm not dragging you around on a stalker run for that. And then I'll get my interloper character out of here. And then I'll start one here. And we'll see if I can keep a baby alive for
Kinda thirsty.
2 weeks. Do that one. Alright, we'll see you next time. Grab yourself a sip, son.